All right, mic check, mic check. We good? All right, yeah, we're good. Anyway, what's up, guys? YouTube subscribers. Thank you for all the new subscribers, by the way. I do appreciate that. Um, a build update. Everything new that I've done to this guy. This guy's been fun playing so far. It's day 3, and we've taken down all 4 of the Crusaders, which I think is pretty dope. I actually have the videos posted on my channel. Um, the only one that I missed out on was Drox. Drox got melted. This build melted Drox. It was kind of funny. I use OBS, so I accidentally hit start streaming instead of start recording. So while I was supposed to record that fight, I ended up actually streaming it. And then I cut the stream off after the fight. But yeah, I wanted that to be a thing because it got melted. I just posted, like, I don't know, a couple minutes ago, the mapping, how this build maps. It's freaking great. Anyway, I'm still rocking the same old gear. The Golden Edge Ambusher, the Mauve Conquest. I was tired of trying to deal with the accuracy. So there was a point to where I was mapping and I was like, you know what? I don't have the passive points to spec into that much mastery yet. I have no accuracy on my gear. I had a hard enough time trying to res cap myself. And I was like, I don't want to deal with the accuracy right now. So I picked up this shield. And what this shield does is your hits cannot be evaded. So basically, I have 100% chance to hit, 100% chance to hit evasive monsters all the time for as long as I have this shield. The mods on the shield are pretty bad. It comes with 50 life, which, it's not that bad. 147 armor, since basically all I have on is, armor, evasion, armor. That's energy shield. And this is armor, evasion. That's a little bit of energy shield. And that's just life. Yeah, I picked up some new gear also, but that's why I grabbed this shield. I was just so tired of trying to deal with the accuracy right now. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with you. And I picked up this shield. Still not res capped either. For the most part, I'm at 54 for my fire resistance. My cold resistance is capped. My lightning resistance is capped. And I'm at negative 33 for chaos resistance. But then I have my Xerius Flask, which gives me 35. So I have like 2 resistance plus the golden rule that stacks all my chaos res anyways, so I'm res capped about all the time. Yeah, in this Goblet Edge, I have Herald of Agony, Minion Speed, and Withering Touch. In yesterday's video when I was doing the update, I said something about Withering Touch, and I thought it was a cluster jewel notable that wither that you inflict does not expire. No, it's actually on a ring, and the ring is withering does not expire on enemies you ignited. And I don't ignite anything. I have a tons of crit, but like I'm doing a self chill type thing. So, I need the Ice Fang orbit to chill me, and I need the Winter Weave to reverse the chill, pretty much. So like I'm not getting a ring. That whole wither thing, it wasn't a bad idea. But yeah, that's now out. But I do have my Herald of Agony with minion speed to give him more attack speed. That way he attacks faster, and he has Withering Touch, which is 25% chance to inflict withered on hit. So I mean, he'll probably get like 1 stack, maybe 2. No, because it only lasts 2 seconds. I don't know. He might get 1 stack, which is 6% increased. That's basically what withered is 1 stack is 6% increase. It stacks up to 15 times. So I don't know. 6 times 15 is what you get. And then I got the Moz Conquest, Steel Circlet, and I got Tornado in there, Steel Temporal Chains, Hex Touch, and Despair. Same as yesterday, doing the double curse because of Whispers of Doom, which this works out pretty well against bosses that stand still. In that freaking Al Hazim fight, I casted it once. I tried to cast it again, and I was like, he's moving too fast, so I didn't even bother casting it. But it's good against bosses that don't move too fast. I need to figure something out about this, though. If I can get, like, Curse on hit, that'd be better. Because lately, ever since I picked up this Cherubim's armor, I've been thinking about switching to a Cospre's just for a third curse. And I don't know how that's going to work out yet. I know on the gloves you could roll or corrupt something like curse enemies with temporal chains on hit, or curse enemies with despair on hit. And then I could drop despair or temporal chains out of whatever curse thing this is. And be able to get at least one curse on hit, which would be better for mapping, I guess. But the mapping on it's pretty dope. I picked up these gloves also. It's 42 max life. I mean, the life is meh. But I did it for the resistances. Cold res, light res, fire res. The armor, energy shield, don't really care about those. And then the belt, same thing. Cold res, light res. I crafted fire res on there. Just trying to cap my resistances. The boots, cold res, fire res, lightning res, and this is actually 35 movement speed, 67 max life. And when I ascended, I had a 14% reduced mana cost of skills when you've been hit. I did some respecking on the tree, I'll show that later. But in the gloves, I just have Valgrace and Malevolence, which I have my Valgrace and Malevolence down here. And I'll pop those right before I start to fight the boss. That way I could stand there and build a couple stacks. And then when the buffs run out is when I run away, because I'll die. And in the boots, of course, my cast when damage taken, and then a Mortal Call. That's a extra layer of defense if I lose so much life. A Mortal Call. And a Mortal Call gets 26% less elemental damage taken and 26% less physical damage taken. See, now when it comes to damage, the word less, I like it. Less damage is good when it's damage you're taking, but less damage you're dealing is not good, which I still took a L on that because I'm still running the lesser multiple projectiles. It's still at 7% less projectile damage, which I hope pretty soon it's going to be 6. But that's just damage that I'm losing when I don't need to. I plan on getting some Awakened gems, and I don't know when. I'm messing with Cast on Crit right now. So I got Cobra Lash connected to Cast on Crit and Blade Fall, which if you go down to the mapping video, you can see how it works out. I was running just regular Cobra Lash for a while, and it works. It does. And I was like, you know, I'm dealing enough damage right now, and I'd like to build more poison stacks somehow. So how exactly am I going to do this? I would like to build more stacks faster. The more stacks I have, the longer it lasts due to my ascendancy. And I'll get into that later also. But I needed to build more stacks, and I was like, what's a good way to build stacks? I was like, Bladefall. I messed with Essence Drain for a little bit. I had COC Essence Drain. Was running around with the buff, and I'm just like, or the debuff that Essence Drain has. And I was like, this wasn't really the point. And then, what else did I mess with? I messed with a few other skill gems before I finally decided on Bladefall. And it helps with the clear a lot. It helps with the clear a whole lot. With more crit chance, it's going to help with the bosses a lot also. Just to build endless amounts of freaking poison stacks. But for right now, it does 278 to 418 fizz damage. While our... So basically, Bladefall does the high-end damage of our weapon. The highest damage of our weapon is 272. While Bladefall at its lowest is 278. So its low hit is higher than our high hit on our weapon. So I mean, It's good for dealing damage also. It's not all bad. I got it connected to cast on crit, which gives 27% more spell damage. So that's a more multiplier to blade fall. And since we have a 100% chance to poison, then every hit that blade fall hits with is also poison. I was thinking about it, and we could no longer run Fizz Reflect because we only have a 40% conversion. Is that right? Hold on. I'm back on my. So basically, I unplugged my mouse and I'm back on my touchpad. But we are at a. Yeah. So 60% of Blade Fall is still physical, while 40% is only chaos. Now I gotta figure out a way on how to turn Blade Fall to 100% chaos also, which is 100% possible. But that's for another build because there's a new belt that came out that I'm looking for, and I have a great idea for the new belt. It's the Mage Blood. So I've been picking up heavy belts, and I'm gonna try to chance one, see if I can get a Mage Blood belt, and then I'm gonna run a new character. It's still gonna be poison along the lines of poison, but yeah, a new character because I think that would be freaking fun. Also, this character's fun. I'm not done with the gear yet. Yeah, so uh, same Goblin Edge, same Mauve Conquest, Tornado, Double Curse, Hex Touch. Yeah, the shield is new. Put Val Haste in there for bosses. The amulet is new. I wanted there to be a fire res roll, because as soon as I'm able to get a lightning res, fire res, and then I don't need the cold res anymore. I just need an amulet that has lightning and fire on it, and maybe a better life roll, because 47 life isn't all that. I've been running around in maps on 3,100 life, so my life is very very low. Um, New belt, new gloves, new boots, new amulet. Other than that, everything's the same. Yeah. So I guess that's done. Oh, the flasks. Yep, still have 20% more evasion. Help out with that dodge. As soon as I get fully res capped, I've been using this bismuth flask to cap the fire res part. Um, I think I'm gonna get one that says 20% more armor. Cause I mean I'm all armor evasion basically, and energy shield, but I might get 20% more armor just to help with my defenses. I got the Xeris Flask for damage, and this is just more crit, which like I don't really have this up very often either, so I could just drop this completely and get something else. I don't know what other flask I want. I've been really thinking about getting an awakened multiple projectiles, but like I use this exact skill. I don't gem swap. I am not into gem swapping. I hate gem swapping. I do. But I've been using this against bosses also, and it's been working. It's been working. But like 15% less damage is a whole lot to lose. I get better clear, yeah, but we already clear fairly well with what we have right here. So who knows? I might just keep it like this and lose 6% of my damage, which kind of sucks. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, let me get into the passives. Um, I press control and I got my malevolence and my herald of agony. If you don't know how to do this, just press control on your keyboard and it will bring up this little menu when you hold it down, and then you click on the skill that you want to put there. And then when you click on the skill, it will say you press control 2 to activate it. This is usually where I hold all my auras. That way I don't accidentally click something and turn it off at an important moment. So I just have those in the background. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into this skill tree real quick. I did some respecking. I did. I was having tons of mana issues, which explains the boots. I was attacking too fast, and I didn't have the mana to attack that fast at some points during bosses. I would start attacking, and I would be out of mana before the fight started, and it got me killed a few times. So I was like, okay, I'm tired of dying. So I came over here and I picked up Mind Drinker. What did I spec out of? I specced out of these dagger nodes. Yeah. So from the shadows, I specced out of 40% increased effect of elusive. That's not bad. But yeah, I specced out of this, and I picked up I picked up Mind Drinker along with Clever Thief. And for the mastery, I have 30% increased maximum total mana recovery per second from leech. And the mastery of the mana mastery, I have 10% reduced mana cost of skills. I spec'd all out of accuracy along with the accuracy mastery, and I spec'd into backstabbing to increase my crit a little bit. I spec'd into trick shot for, so basically the first one gives 12% increased projectile damage, and chaining distance just allows the chain to go farther. So if you hit something, there's a distance that it will chain. So I was like, I want to be able to hit as many things as possible as quickly as possible, because, you know, we're attack speed based. We need to build stacks of poison to deal the most damage, because that's how poison works. And for the projectile mastery, I got 15% more projectile speed. Only reason I got that is because it says more. I don't really know what projectile speed does. I know I haven't been missing a lot, but it's more projectile speed. More is better, so I picked it up. That's the only reason I got that. Other than that, nothing's changed. I spec down here. I'm grabbing this life node right now. I need 3 more levels. I'm gonna grab herbalism, and then I'm gonna spec into 10% increased maximum life and 10% reduced life recovery rate. Yep, this is gonna be one of our life nodes. And then after that, oh, I gotta show you guys. I picked up the cluster jewels also. This is gonna be for tomorrow. The more that I level. But let me run in here real quick. Cluster jewels. Jewels right here. So I picked up disease vector, which enemies poisoned by you cannot regenerate life, which is going to come in handy when you're fighting against Maven, because Maven will regen the hell out of the bosses. If you don't know who Maven is and you've never like been in a fight with her against a boss in it, she gives buffs upon buffs upon buffs to the boss. Friggin', I remember one time I was in a fight and I died, and I was gone for like 2 seconds. It was long enough for the loading screen to put me back, for me to pop my auras and run in the portal, and he was back to full life from like half health. I had him down to about half health. I ran back into the portal and he was already back at full life, and I was like, fuck this fight. Yeah, so I grabbed disease vector to prevent that bad feeling. Claw attacks deal 12% increased damage with hits and elements. Cool, cool. It does give attack speed, but we're not really worried about attack speed on a cluster jewel, because we can get that everywhere else. But it does give chaos resistance, which I think is cool. And it gives increased effect to the attack speed and the chaos resistance. It's only 25 though. But the more chaos resistance we have, the higher the cap on the golden rule will be, which means the higher damage over time multiplier we have, which is still going to be pretty cool. But I have this large cluster jewel with disease vector. We're not going to spec into all of it anyways. Then I did pick up overwhelming malice with quick getaway. Overwhelming malice will give gives us unholy might which I think is 10% of our physical damage as extra chaos. So it's just like another stack of added chaos onto what we already have. It's pretty good. And then quick getaway is more attack speed, more movement speed, more crit chance. Which we're going crit anyway. Movement speed's good, attack speed's good. Need more of it. Need to figure out a damn way how to deal with mana though. Mana's going good right now after I spec'd into 2 mana nodes with 2 mana masteries. It's cool right now. With a fucking mana reduction enchant on the boots. Of course it's going good right now. And I get angry whenever I hear my freaking shadow be like, I don't have mana. I'm just like, bro, you got nothing but mana. What do you mean? Go hit something. Yeah, if you miss, it's all bad. But yeah, that's quick getaway, overwhelming malice. And then I got to do some crafting on this. I just got this. It's a small passive that gives increased maximum life. I have enough alts to try to roll for a Fettle. And Fettle's like the highest cluster jewel life roll you can get. So I want to get more life on these cluster jewels since I don't think I'm going to be able to spec on the tree if I do go with cluster jewels to things like Heart of the Oak or Thick Skin. So I'm going to just get life on the cluster jewels right here, which I'm only three away. And that should help build my life pool a little bit. I have access to 1, 2, 3 away to another basic jewel socket, which I can get a percent increased life gem in there. And then I also have another jewel socket right here I can grab for more life if I need it. What else? Oh, this jewel. Brood potency, exposure therapy. Yeah, so it's just chaos damage over time multiplier and 30 chaos resistance against damage over time, which is going to be huge. So it takes my chaos resistance and it will add 30% when it's damage over time effects. Like, what's a good caustic arrow will shoot a big puddle of like chaos on the ground. And if they step on that puddle, that's considered damage over time. And this just helps me to not die from things like that. Being ignited is another damage over time. And I'll gain 30 chaos resistance when I need fire resistance. I don't know. All I know is that exposure therapy is a fucking good notable to have. Brood potencies, whatever. Increased damage over time, whatever. 10% increased flash charges gained. 20% increased life and mana recovery from flasks. At some point, I don't even plan on running a life flask anymore. So, I mean, brood for potency is really not anything. Exposure therapy is the big one. And if I can find another life small cluster jewel, like I got this one that gives 15% increased armor. But if I can find another one that it grants 4% maximum life, it would be pretty dope. This one has cold res, increased damage. Actually, you know what? While we're here, why not? I mean, if you've made it this far in the video as it is, I feel like you're dedicated. So I don't know, let's just try this. Let me scour this and let's see what we can get. Let's grab this transmutation. 8% increased maximum life, armor while stationary. I don't know, let's try to go for a fiddle. I have 253 alts. That's a good roll though. Maybe I should have kept it. Yeah, peace admits chaos. Armor while stationary. Is there anything else that can roll besides that? Feast of Flesh. Attack damage leached his life. 10 life gain for each enemy. I mean, life leech is cool. Let's see what else. I think I just missed one. Peace admits chaos. Natural vigor. Evasion rating might actually be huge. Since I am mostly evasion, I'm going to need to find a way on how to get spell dodge. I might, and fire res. 3 fire res isn't bad at all. Can I regal this? Do I have a regal? How do I not have a regal? I don't have a regal orb. I can't. Yeah, I think that's what I'm keeping for now. What is my evasion at? Hold on. Defenses. My armor, so physical damage reduction is 31%, while estimated chance to evade attacks is only 41. Yeah. So that evasion, that 30% evasion will come in handy with that extra life. I'm going to keep that for now. I can always re-roll it later on in the game. Where are my jewels? For something like a Fettle if I wanted to. I probably could roll it and spend fucking 200 alterations trying to roll one. But no, I'm going to keep it like that. I wonder if I can get a life roll on this, just for right now. What is this? 30% increased armor, 8% increased maximum life. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? We're armor fucking evasion anyways. This is gonna be our evasion passive with freaking natural vigor. And this is gonna be militarism, I guess, with increased armor. Fuck it. Why not? This is what we're rolling with. This is our cluster jewel setup. Yeah. That's going to be for tomorrow, though. How many levels am I going to need for this? This is actually probably going to be the rest of my levels. What level am I at? I'm at 79. Yeah, that's guaranteed going to be the rest of my levels. So I'm almost 80. So around level 90, 93 is when I should have these done. That means, see, now I'm kind of stuck on passives because by the time I get done getting all of my cluster jewels, notable stuff, I'm not going to have time to spec into accuracy. And I have no intention of keeping this damn shield or making this shield a part of the build at all. Because I still need another I mean, I could do better with the helmet when I get a Watcher's Eye. I don't know. We'll see where this build takes us. I'm just winging it at this point. But this is a little build update about it. Oh, I got this to 5 link also. I mean, I didn't get it to 5 link, but I put 5 links on it at first, and I kept using fusings. And I made a little money here and there because I sell stuff. Like, I have a few of these cluster jewels and stuff that are up for sale. A few of these jewels. A lot of them I still have work to do on. Like that's 20 chaos, that's 20 chaos, that's 15 chaos. That's 1 chaos. But it gives 10 passive, so I'm like, yeah, you guys can have it. This one gives 8. This one gives 4. This one gives 5. And that's 2, and yikes, this gives 3 though. I don't know. I might drop this one. Because 2 I can do, 3 I don't know about. But it does give, it will give me flat life. So I guess I can't be angry about more life. And life regens, whatever. But yeah, we'll see. What was I just saying? Yeah, I grabbed not a jeweler's orb. I said that in the last video. That is not what I meant. There's a prophecy you can buy on POE.trade. Not POE.trade, the Path of Exile trade site. And in the search bar, you can type in the Jeweler's Touch. And with that prophecy, you take a Jeweler's Orb. Just one, and you hit your armor with it, and it will give you an automatic 5 link. Now, there are videos out there that are showing how you corrupt your item, and then you could link your item using these fusings, which are the Tainted Orb of Fusing or the Tainted Armor Scrap. I have no intention of corrupting this armor because I don't think they have like Tainted Divine Orbs, right? So this armor is still pretty bad. I want to get the increased chaos damage on the armor up Because right now it's the lowest roll you can get is 50 increased chaos damage. This is at 57. The max is 80, so I'll deal with like 75. I'll even deal with 70. I think 73 is the lowest I'll go. If I hit 73 with a decent life roll, right now the max life you can get on the armor is 100. So I would deal 88 is good enough for me. I only had one divine to do it with also. But yeah, I plan on divining this armor until it's like decent at least. The armor and evasion, you can get 200%. I'm at 185. So like the armor could get better. I got no intention of corrupting this armor before I divine it to the way that I want it. And I need to find a way how to get rid of this damn shield. Don't get it wrong, I like the shield. The shield's cool, but it's another unique and it's messing me up from capping my res. All I really need is another fire roll and I'll be res capped. That's it. Just an I mean, yeah. Literally that's it. Just an amulet with the fire roll. What's my resistances at right now? They're at 54, so 50, 67. So like a 26. Yeah, a 26 will give me 70. So I'd need like a 35 roll to be res capped. Which isn't going to be hard. I don't even need cold resistances anymore. Just an amulet that has fire and lightning res. Which I might pick up tomorrow, get my res capped. And then I can get like chaos resistance on the helmet when I change this helmet out. And by some miracle of some spiritual worker out there, I might be able to figure out a way on how to get rid of this and then get like chaos resistance on the shield too with some damage mods. I would much rather get damage mods on the amulet since they could roll damage over time, chaos damage over time, stuff like that. And then probably try to cap the resistances on the shield. I don't know, still work to do. Like I said, I'm winging it. But if you wanted to see how it maps, there's a video below. If you want to see how it bosses, I got 3 of the boss fights up there. Only one of them I did with the Bladefall, and the Hunter fight I did without the lesser multiple projectiles. I put in faster attacks, but I already attack fast enough. I don't need to attack faster. I attack fast enough already. And yeah, so I don't know, I'll probably show some more mapping tomorrow and some more videos, just general mapping, who knows. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, I do talk a lot. I will continue to work on this. I still got more stuff to work on. Still need to figure out how I'm gonna get more defenses along with the cluster jewels. Cause I mean I'm right. Oh wait, where am I at? Arrow dancing. Fucking spec into arrow dancing. It does have the word less. 20% less chance to evade melee attacks. Yeah, that's true. Which means if they run up on me and kill me, which is actually what the league mechanic is. I might not even spec into this. I've died in that league mechanic tons. How many deaths do I have now today? DEATHS. Deaths. Yeah, 57 deaths already. Yeah, but I'm pushing it. I want to see how far I can get. But yeah, this is the build. This is the guy. This is him. Pretty dope. I might drop it for the cost breeze, but the armor looks dope. Armor's pretty dope. Yeah, anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you learned something, it was worth it. If you want more of this content or you want to keep up with how the build's going or whatnot, then subscribe. And if you want to know exactly when I drop another video, like as soon as I post a video, hit the bell notification, and it will give you a way to know exactly when I drop a video. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you guys. Thank you to all the new subs that I had. I got 26 of them, which is great. Thank you all. And I will see you all in the next video. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but yeah, I'll see you all in the next video.